Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival. Last time we finished up a few little quests dotted around central Boston, as well as finishing up our business way down in the southeast as well. But today we're going to try and finish Automatron, restoring order, the final fight against the Mechanist and their many minions. And to do that, well, we have got ourselves a bit of setup to do first. See, the thing is, obviously, we're going to be doing that in power armor. Of course we are. But it needs to be the right power armor. This is pretty bloody amazing power armor, but we can properly set it up just a little bit better. Because right now, what we've got on this thing, and by the way, it could also do with a few little bits of repairing as well, is it's all set up as, I think it's all Model F or Mark 6 at the moment. Yes, okay, so all of it's at the highest level of armor it can have, but also all of it right now has titanium plating. Titanium plating increases the maximum health of the armor, which is fine, except of course we're going up against robots, which means I don't know if 100% of them are going to have laser weapons. Like, some of them will actually have melee weapons, like they'll run at you with swords, but they're probably not the ones I'm really worried about. I'm mainly worried about the fact that most of these guys are going to be having laser weapons. So what I want to do is reset up this armor now to basically have entirely the best energy resistance we can come up with. Of course, power armor, for the most part, you can see that like the damage resistance is always a little bit higher than the energy resistance. So I just want to max out that energy resistance just a spot. So there's winterized coating or prism shielding. Prism shielding's a little bit better, and also I think I'm allowed to have that on the T60 and the XO1, because sometimes they don't take the same thing. So for example, you can't actually have winterized on the XO1 at all, but it's got other stuff that you can't have on the T60, so like there's a little bit of variance between the two. So that's also allowed prism shielding. That's also allowed EMP shielding, which is just a little bit worse, but doesn't require nuclear materials, that's fine. Or indeed thermal coating for energy resistance, which is, again, even worse still, but uses crystal instead of rubber. So instead what I'm going to do is I'll have to go for prism shielding across the board, so then I'll have a matching set of armor, because it's kind of important to me it all matches. So, prism shielding, lovely. Let's just check if we've actually got enough aluminium for all of this. Yeah, luckily the aluminium draws very low. In fact, actually the draw's fairly low across the board, which is nice. So, everything has now moved over to Prism, so the total energy resistance while wearing this thing is now much higher. Now, what's on the chest piece at the moment again? Right now, the kinetic dynamo. Ooh, taking damage recharges action points. That is pretty tempting. Yeah, I'm going to hold off going for the jetpack. Like, the jetpack's fun, but actually I'm going to be taking a lot of light knocks. So recharging my action points by taking knocks from all sides, that's actually a really good thing to have going into this final area. Alright, so that's now a full set of fully upgraded prism armor. Very nice. Interestingly, it does kind of look pretty much the same. I was kind of hoping it might have some sort of special visual effect on it, but sadly not. Let's just pop that on and see what our total energy resistance is now that we're wearing that. 1,615. Yes, I do rather doubt they're going to be able to penetrate that particularly easily. Perfect. Now, next up is I need to install the MSAT. Oh, apparently I've just left this running. Oops, my mistake. You shouldn't just leave the flipping decontamination arch running. It probably uses up electricity or something. Yes, next thing's next. I need to install the MSAT thing in a robot. And I don't particularly like Ada. Ada's kind of boring, so we're not going to be taking Ada. Instead, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be crafting Codsworth. Codsworth is going to be coming with us. Beautiful. So, Codsworth, you can totally have the MSAT right now. Lovely. On you go. Oh, poor little thing. Actually, if I put this on Codsworth, he's stuck with it forever. Oh, well, if he is, he is. That's a shame. We'll see if we can take it off later. So, Codsworth now has the MSAT. Very good. And Codsworth, of course, is going to need... He's going to need a few upgrades for us to, you know, pull this off. We're going to need to improve Codsworth slightly. Oh, Codsworth. You are looking much better. I've allowed him to stay pretty much as he is. I've allowed him to keep, like, you know, all his original pieces. I've just decided to strap a couple of Gatling lasers to the side of him, together with a lovely little voltaic frame that gives it a bit of a power increase. Oh, yes. Also, I've given him a snazzy red paint job. Codsworth, I think this works just beautifully, actually. Oh, yeah, you are gonna kick ass and take names, you magnificent robo-bastard.
Hey, Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
Absolutely. I do find that this is somehow wrong, by the way. At this point, he does actually have 5 limbs. He's got 3 thruster legs and 2 normal arms. So he's got himself armed with a double Gatling laser and a circular saw and a pincer. So he's actually got 4 weapons total. So yes, I quite like this new Codsworth. It's marvellous. Following morning, fed, watered. Oh, I love Codsworth. With the 2 glittering laser Gatling guns by the side of him. He's going to do magnificently good work. Let's get ourselves over to the airport. I'll drop a final save at the airport in the actual Pridwin itself. Or, oh, Raider Scum. Codsworth, we've got a new test for you. Go on, Codsworth. Out you go. Out you go, Codsworth. Come on, Codsworth, Codsworth. Unless, of course, you can't fit through the door. That would be embarrassing if... Oh, bloody hell. Now, I think I've made Codsworth too fat to actually escape from the base in any way. Lovely. Okay, Codsworth, I've changed the door a bit, so this whole area should work for you better. There you are. Now, Codsworth. Come on, Codsworth. You can do this. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Go on, Codsworth. Go on, Codsworth. Murder him. Murder the bastard. Where are you?
Okay. What's all this?
There he goes. Codsworth just destroyed him in half a second. There you are, Codsworth, your first confirmed kill. Well done. Now, we do have a very slight issue of carry capacity, which is obviously Codsworth has to come with me. Oh, hello. Surf Met Scrubbox. Codsworth, time for you to prove your value. Come on, Codsworth. There you are. You guys, pay attention to me. There you I think Codsworth is going to do just fine against these lads. I think Codsworth, in fact, is going to do very, very well indeed. But yes, we've got a small problem of carry capacity. Normally in power armor, I have 335. That's down to 235 because 100 of that was, of course, Lone Wanderer. So as a result of that, Codsworth, well, he's got a little bit of carry capacity, but not much. That means I'm going to be a little bit shy on everything. In fact, I'm going to need to be picking up fusion cores as I go. Luckily, there should be plenty of them around. And away me and you, Codsworth, go. Over to the airport, yeah, and then we'll just kind of walk over to the Mechanist lair, which is like barely 30 seconds down the road from Boston Airport. Oh, beautiful. Now, of course, the Mechanist lair is not only very tough and doesn't have a huge number of beds in it, it's also one of the areas in the game that is pretty much overtly bugged. I don't know if this might have been fixed by a patch. I really kind of hope it has. But the first time I played for Automatron, of course, Crispy, my beloved robot that travelled around with Bacon back in No Guns, managed to disappear off the face of the earth, and I actually needed to restore to an earlier save to actually get Crispy back in the world. We're not having Codsworth disappear off the face of the world, obviously not. So that means I will just have to save whenever I find a bed and just sort of hope. This is not the most efficient way you could have. That was just straight through that metal bar as well. Good piloting right there. Alright, here we are at the Boston Airport little settlement. Codsworth, I'm afraid I'm going to be just kind of chuckling every time I see your massive glowing Gatling lasers for the rest of the episode. Sorry about that in advance. Now, I am aware, of course, that I did actually get lucky and draw a troubleshooter's hunting rifle, but I did a little bit of the maths off screen because I've only got Rifleman 2 at the moment. Even if I upgrade that thing to, like, you know, a proper 50 caliber rifle and all the rest of it, it's just not going to be good enough. Like, if theoretically I put a silencer on it and I'd taken all the ranks of Mr. Sandman and so forth, then it probably would have been. But, like, it's just not going to do the job when compared to an instigating weapon. Like, as a sniping weapon, I may as well use a laser weapon that's instigating that also gets the plus 15% off this armor rather than the troubleshooters, which is plus 50%. It's just not going to be good enough. Anyway, into here, me and you, Codsworth, me and you. So, headlamps on, in we go to the repair centre. There shouldn't be anything dangerous in this first bit as far as I recall.
200 years ago, I never would have thought this level of dust possible.
Oh, you see, I like Codsworth. He adds a level of levity to things. Obviously, don't trip the wire. Where's the... It's Codsworth, no. Codsworth, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it, alright? Do not trip the wire. Good Codsworth. I have basically zero looting capacity, by the way, so we're just going to have to make do with whatever I can hand over to Codsworth, who I believe has about 40 or 60 or so carry capacity at the moment, because I've, like, added a couple of mods that reduces carry capacity, but not very much, so he does at least have some. Now, Codsworth.
Use this.
if you would be so kind, use your MSAT. There we go. And crack open the beautiful door. Very nice indeed. And time to stop the Mechanist. See, this is why we need Codsworth, unfortunately. Though I would like to do this by myself. You know what? It'll make a nice change of pace for me to have to do this with Codsworth. And if I'm doing it with Codsworth, that means I'm going to be weaker than I'm kind of used to. Like, my guns will be a little bit less on the powerful side. Right, through here. And we see robots walking away. No bar signs detected. You may proceed. Lovely. But unfortunately, I am a bioscience. That's going to cause some trouble. Now, time to search this place because I can't remember where any useful stuff is. There's nothing to stop me just charging through, by the way. If I just charge through, that basically just means I get kind of trapped in here. I need to kill a whole bunch of turrets. If I can do anything else... Oh, you see, there's a fusion core right flipping here. Very, very useful. If I can do anything else, that would be better. But I seem to recall that if you don't have any science skill at all, the only way you can actually proceed is by basically picking these clean one by one, or indeed accepting the fact the game's going to shoot at you for a bit, which I may have to accept because I actually don't have the carry capacity to clear out all of these unless I actually have to stop, like, every 5th one or so to hand stuff over to Codsworth, which would be very, very annoying indeed. But yes, that is indeed decontamination, advanced hacking, and I've done no hacking at all. And of course, this here is an elevator that I won't be able to open because the elevator access terminal is master, and that's flipping expert. So yes, those are all the ways I could get through with advanced hacking or expert lockpicking. I can't do any of those, so onwards we go to shooting my way through, I guess. The one advantage we have is we can immediately dive to the right. So through here, hello, I'm probably a biosigner, that's probably bad. Yep, indeed, something bad is there. So you're presumably going to shut the area and activate the turrets. Can I shoot you around this corner? No, but I did just let you know where I was. Perfect. A grenade bounced around the corner would work. This is not going to fit through here, is it? Yes, it did! Nice. Okay, good job there. Next up, same thing on the other side. No, make sure it goes through. Please go through. It did. Nice. That did the job.
Security offline.
Perfect. That worked much better than expected. Just a grenade either way from this little cubby hole. Worked beautifully well. Hello, you're a junk bot, but you look like you are going down very flimsy and very fast. Nice indeed. And we are up to 4 critical hits spare. I like it. Codsworth, if you want to get involved, you go right the bloody hell ahead. And we're going to get a load of fusion cells as well. So we're going to be able to keep using slightly and really as long as we want.
The Scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
Right, just shooting that one and it just explodes straight away. And Codsworth goes to get involved. Codsworth! Beautiful. And then, ooh, cryo beam over there. And then we got ourselves one junk bot. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Really is just going to do the job, destroying these guys in one hit for the moment at least. And then he goes down as well. Very good. And something I should have checked before I came here. How many robot repair kits do I have? I've got, 6. Right, may want to pick up some more of those if I happen to come across some at some point. Right, Codsworth, you're up. But this area is, well, I say this area's not so bad. This area's got some very nasty stuff. Tank bots, like Automatron's variation of sentry bots, are very, very tanky. Laser turrets will tear you apart very quickly. If these guys happen to draw weapons like laser gatling, that will do a lot of damage very quickly as well. There's just a lot of ways this could all go to hell really, really fast. Now, and also just keep an eye on Codsworth. Make sure he doesn't fall out of the world. Like, I don't know if this is true. I kept him with his thrusters, not just because I wanted him to keep looking like Codsworth, though that's a nice side effect. I think Crispy literally fell through the floor and out of the world. So if he's flying, presumably he can't do that, right? So I'd like to... Oh, good. Tank bots. Straight the bloody hell away. Well, that's just marvellously good news. Tank bot and... Oh, 2 of them, I think. No, just 1. There we go. And grenade for the tank bots. Codsworth. That did a good job. And then finish off. Okay. That tank bot, not so bad. And with Codsworth helping out, that actually does pretty good job. Okay. Not so bad. But that could have been a lower level one. I don't actually have the awareness perk right now. So I don't actually know for certain. Take you out as well. Dead. And do keep an eye out for fusion cores as we go along. Oh, I feel sorry for that little one. You're not dead yet, are you? You're just... Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. That was a... I feel like, yeah, that was put on the evil trapdoor of behold my secret. Oh, no, it's dead. Never mind. Gotta keep an eye out for fusion cores in particular. Don't need any more. Oh, hello. Oh, you just got on top of me, though, admittedly. One shot will do you. Codsworth, finish him off. Come on, Codsworth. Codsworth, I love it. You've got these massive, great Gatling lasers, but when it comes to it, you just slap a robot to death. Lovely. And robot repair kits. Keep grabbing those if we need to. We've got the server mech junk bots over there. I don't even think we need to activate them. I think we can just bypass this room, can't we? I can't remember if there was a reason to activate these lads. No, I'm pretty sure there's not, in fact. We'll just kind of leave these guys alone and push straight on into more scrap bots, but oh yeah. The instigating really is just doing magnificently good work. Even though I've lost a little bit of power on account of Lone Wanderer, I've still got like a bit of bonus power off the power armor, so this thing should still be able to do the job very, very nicely. And let's not forget explosives. Explosives will do the job beautifully well as well. Got myself a spare robot workbench here, just on the off chance I need to do some extra work to Codsworth, but I think he is doing the job very nicely, so we shall not bother. And of course, do not forget the Mr. Handy model. Yay, models. Probably one grenade over the top for you, in fact. That didn't kill you? Blimey, you must be a bit on the tougher side if that didn't kill you. Well, 2 instigating shots will do the job very nicely. Nice. Oh, yeah. The basic, I'm liking the fact that we can just take the basic junk and scrap bots out with a single hit from the instigating weapon. That's kind of convenient because it means I don't have to waste time on the rest of them. And bear in mind, of course, at this point, the second target, if I take out 2 targets in the same VATS round, gets a bonus of 25% damage, the third 50%, and then the fourth is up to a critical. So in the bigger rooms that are coming up... Hello? Are you firing at me? Oh, someone's firing at somebody. In the bigger rooms that are coming up, I actually start having some real advantages to targeting multiple different things. And I can just about get away with 4 targets with the really. So really should probably be my primary weapon in this next room, because this next room... This is the first time things are about to start getting really, really nasty. There's some really bad stuff in this room over here. Right, figure this out. Over here we've got those guys just up on the ceiling. Now I don't care about them. Though actually, I could actually use those to... Yeah, I could use the ones on the ceiling as a way of increasing my damage output elsewhere. That's really interesting. But just take you out. Okay, that should hopefully get the attention of whatever's actually in this room. And I guess the other one too then. Alright, both of the turrets have been taken out. And yeah, this is worth thinking about. I might be able to actually... Oh, danger from... Oh, from you. Alright, sorry. There you go, I didn't even realise you were there. Sorry, and that was apparently a flamey turret. So you gotta watch out for those turrets. That guy just took me down like 20% in like a split second, even with this ridiculously strong power armor on. Head down into the room and just be ready. I can't remember what triggers that door to open, whether it just starts opening the moment I go in there, or if... Got ourselves, yeah, just more integrated swarm bots. What triggers this door to open? I thought there were things in here. Like, yep, back, Codsworth. Codsworth, we're going to be wanting to not be in this room right now, okay? Yep, okay. Go for... Oh! Well, That is not as dangerous as I thought. Let's go for a critical against him, just to be sure. That should... Did that one-shot him or just shy? I think that might have been... Yeah, just shy. Fine. That should do the job then, right? Oh, I think you just tanked for him. Well, that's kind of you, isn't it? And then... Ooh! I think he just took out his own friend there. There you are. He's dead as well. Nice. I think, yeah, actually, Codsworth just dived in front and kind of took a bullet, or rather a laser blast, for his robo-brethren. So that's nice. More robot repair kits. And straight over to you. Okay. The tank bots, again, are not nearly as bad as I was anticipating. I thought we were going to have trouble with the tank bots, but it seems like, actually, they've been alright so far. Right, let's head in here. I think there's like a secret button to push or something. Or not. I thought there was. Maybe I'm misremembering. I can just kind of hop straight up here by the looks of it. And then this is just open straight away. And we've got nothing in here, which we don't. Assuming Codsworth doesn't fall out of the world, because this was the point where Crispy fell out of the world. Then, yep, Codsworth has not fallen out of the world. Well bloody done, Codsworth. Codsworth, you've actually outdone Crispy. Well done, poor Crispy. She tried her hardest, but she was made by a mad person. So, you know, you've got to kind of make some allowances there. And straight on we go. And, that's the final room in there behind that locked door, if I recall correctly. Yes, I believe indeed it is. So there we are. We get to kind of see that ahead of time. Just like you kind of can do in Fort Hagen, where you can see the room where you're going to fight Kellogg before you actually get there. You kind of have to loop around to get to it, though. Another door opens up, and the facilities wing. Ah, yes. Now we're into where the flipping prisoners are. So far, we haven't run into anything too dangerous, but during the final fight, if like the quantum versions of the robots start showing up, this is going to start getting very, very dangerous.
That is why I, the Mechanist, have made it my solemn vow to protect the innocent, to put an end to people like you.
Sir, I do believe something is stalking us.
Yes, I believe it may be the Mechanist. What gave it away was that the robots the Mechanist keeps sending towards us to tell us their evil plan. And again, for the moment, I feel like the game is, at least temporarily, being pretty generous to me, which is I'm not seeing the toughest variants of robots at all. In fact, we haven't really seen much that can stand up to really excited, at least for the minute. There'll be a few things that pop up during this room, but I feel like you can probably handle all of them, to be honest. Is this the wibbly stuff of gas? Am I about to set myself on fire in a minute? I suspect I am indeed about to. Nope, no one's been set on fire yet, and Codsworth immediately murdered that guy the moment he tried to get up. Well done, Codsworth. Oh, Codsworth with double Gatling laser. This is the best thing. Scrapbot, aggressive bleeping. Oh, you just try it. Why don't you just try it? Where even bloody are you? Oh, you're there, are you? Oh, Codsworth, this one's yours. Codsworth, use... Yeah, that's right. Use the massive Gatling lasers, alright? Don't use the circular blade when you've got the Gatling lasers. You really actually shouldn't have given him any melee weapons, because that would have forced him to always use nothing but his Gatling lasers, which is actually kind of what I want him to do, so I really should have done that, but never mind. Still no beds here, by the way, so even though this is going smoothly so far, if it suddenly goes completely tits up, I do not have a save point before the actual Boston airport. And then just run through here quick as you can, because of the radiation, and then over the top, but I don't see much else here.
My robots will see to it that no further harm...
Shut up. I don't care about you, Mechanist, alright? Hopefully the Mechanist is starting to get a bit worried at the point where I start actually shooting their robots before they even actually finish their message. Right, oh, flip, Codsworth. Oh, good, Codsworth, you made it on. Well flipping done. I assumed you were about to fall off. Well done there. I mean, in terms of potential save points, presumably when we pass through the prison bit with all of the ghouls where they kept the prisoners before they were turned into robo-brains, I mean, surely there must be some beds in there, because those were holding cells that contain, like, beds and toilets and stuff, so presumably that'd be fine. Scan this. You see, I was originally planning to, after we open the final door, I was going to send Codsworth home, but I'm increasingly feeling like Codsworth are actually carrying their weight. So maybe in the spirit of the DLC, Codsworth actually gets to stay. I just love, by the way, the robo-brains not just being like humanoid robots. They were even used for such menial tasks as, like, you know, being attached to a table. So that there could just be a sentient table for more efficient table stuff. That's brilliant. And unfortunately, none of this appears to be a real bed. Yep. All of these cells, but none of the beds, even the ones that have got mattresses on them, seem to be real, which is unfortunate. Couple of living ghouls, though. Keep an eye out for them and make sure... Oh, yeah, legendary. Let's take out a legendary before it even wakes up. Nice. Legendary goes down before it even wakes up. And that was a legendary withered as well. Those ones are not to be underestimated. What have you got, my good man? Anything useful? A cap stats, which is always welcome. And Cavalier. Nope. You know what? You can bloody keep it. Oh, and another legendary withered. All right. Hasn't woken up yet. That's good. Hopefully you'll have something better than your friend. Come on. And instigating hardened radium rifle. Okay. That's not that bad. The radium rifle's okay. Not spectacular to my mind. Never turn your nose up at instigating anyway. Yes, I would take that. Nope, far as I can tell, not a single flipping bed in that whole row of beds. Dear oh dear. Let's push this here button, but before we actually go up that way, does that button even do anything? I think I might need to go up here first just to see what goes on, but let's just head up here. Nope, as far as I can tell, just some lore confirmation that the people who were being held here, in fact, the reason they were being held here was because they were prisoners and they were going to have their brains taken out to turn them into robo-brains, but of course only after they'd had all of their memories wiped. All very, very creepy and unpleasant. And into the lab where all of the nasty stuff was done. Were there enemies in here? I think there might have been like one or two in the main area. I swear I have seen there being enemies in here in the past. Anyone around? I know there's someone around. Yes, well, there's turrets at least. Hello. Turrets. And, oh dear. Integrated robo-brain. That's probably bad. Oh, flip, you're going for me. And you just utterly destroyed him. Well, flipping done. Nice work there. And that, in fact, gets me the medical terminal password. Beautiful. And indeed, Servmech Scrapbots decide to show up. All of the robots and the turrets, of course, around the furnace, where the brains that were rejected were just tossed away. Lovely. This place is just beautiful storytelling-wise. I do like a full playthrough, like looking at all of the story during No Guns. Yes, it was definitely No Guns that I did all of that, and it's I'd say it's well worth a look because yeah, the story and how creepy and horrifying it is it's some of the best storytelling in Fallout 4 to my mind. And Automatron, it's brilliant. Alright, through that area, on to the next, and still no flipping sign of a bed. Have I come across one flipping bed so far? This is all deeply worrying. And that's the final room. Right there. Not a single save point in the whole bloody level. Let's just really, really flipping hope that we're tired from lack of sleep. Well, of course we are, right this exact moment. You know what we'll be doing, Nuka Coda, during this fight? It'll be fine. Now, before we begin, what we need to do is, well, we can do this potentially during the one. Let's just get rid of that hunger for a start. Let's just do an iguana on a stick. Now, what have we got that's beneficial? Alright, we can be doing buff tats if we were to need to. Buff tats, that's probably not a bad idea. A Deathclaw steak for... I'm fully fed. What do you mean 0? Alright, I'm fully fed. There you go. Deathclaw steak for agility +1. I believe I've got Mirelurk Queen steak that's, yeah, endurance +2. I can be doing some of that. I'm sure I've got a Bloodbug steak somewhere as well. I've got myself the roasted Mirelurk meat for maximum action points. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of food where the moment the fight actually begins, I will down all of that food and I will take every single flipping buff I can have. I don't need Excel. If I start running into trouble, I will use it.
Halt, miscreant!
Hello, Mechanist.
You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here.
Okay, we should probably just talk, you know.
There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here.
Oh, I shouldn't have brought the glowing evil red eyes to the misunderstanding speech.
Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
Alright, here we go. Now, this is all what we need to be doing. So, remember, we're gaining bonuses each new one. Yeah, let's go for the spotlights as well. Sure, if we can stay hidden. Did you just miss with every single shot? Well flipping done. Right, take them out. Lovely. So, spotlight's been taken out. We definitely want, well, probably won't do much good, to be honest. And then you are waking up. You'll probably wake up in a second, as will you and you. There we are. You're a little bit on the tougher side. Okay, the tougher ones are starting to rock in at this point. Cybermech Swarmbot. Definitely tougher than what we've been seeing so far. Just keep hitting him. Turret bots. Ooh, turret bots. You seem nasty. Right, no. Don't let him take the first shot. All right, take the first... Oh, darn it. You got the first shot in. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Critical him. There we... That does not do much good. All right, no. Go over to slightly excited. Oh, this works. Hello. Right, so now 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other one? Oh, fine. Never mind. We'll get some bonuses off you, and then you all miss. Damn it. Okay, now this works, you see. 1, 2. Okay, and then 3, and then where's the... No, not that one. All right, just target the right one. Oh, fine. We'll just go for the turret bot at that point. 1, dead, and then we'll go straight for the turret bot, and now this will be like plus 50% damage, so that will be fine. Just critical him. Keep criticaling him. Okay, that staggered him. I think I've like crippled a part of his body, so he's staggered for a moment. And then just finish him off in a hurry. Okay, he's down. What the heck is left? One more spotlight. I'm just going to take it down because it's annoying me, because otherwise it'll just keep drawing the attention of my VATs. Right, reload and 60% health. What's left here? Just one basic Cybermech iBot. Right, you see, this is where you start to break out the big lads. Where the flip are you? Hello, repair Codsworth. 1 robot repair kit. Lovely. Someone's still attacking me, I think. Ouch! Right, whatever that was. 1, 2... No, not the antenna. The body. Anything else here? No, I think I just missed. Oh, they're all self-destructing. Right, well, that's good. Self-destruction. Are they all... Are they done? I think they are. Right. Let's do all that food I mentioned.
Impressive, but I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation.
Right, go over to really excited. And what's coming up next?
I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots, destroy him.
Now, where's the next bunch of robots coming from? Okay, we got ourselves... Okay, you're taking care of you. I'll take the first shot of that guy. Nice. Killed in 1. We got ourselves... You're going to finish off him.
Power at 82.
82%. Okay, watch out for the biggest, most dangerous ones if we can. 1 iBot. What's next? We can go for a second shot at him. Right, you. And then, yeah, fine. That's 25% bonus damage off Gunfu. It's Gunfu that's going to save me here. Activate the Tesla cores. That's okay. I'm up here out of the way. I believe the Tesla cores are 1 Swarmbot. Nice. That is doing good work. 3 shots to finish off that Cybermech Swarmbot. That must be a relatively low level 1. You've just nailed something down there. The Tesla cores are not doing a good job. We should probably just hide here at the top. Hiding here at the top is probably the best idea. One up there. No, that's just, that's not even one sent to the battlefield yet. Look, I can see him down there. All right. You know what? Oh, no, sorry. That's Sparks. We don't want to kill Sparks. We like Sparks. Sparks is hopefully going to survive this whole situation. Prepare for the next... Oh, hello. The explosions are happening now. Jewelbot. That's probably not as good. Yeah, it's the bodies that are the weak point, the torsos. Right. Instigating. Critical. Then probably go for, at that point, the rest of the shots to... Oh, no, he's behind a pillar. Ouch! Oh, what the heck just killed him? I think, presumably, flipping Codsworth. Well done, Codsworth. The dual bot. You must have killed the other dual bot as well. Beautifully well done. Right. Power failure imminent. Go over to slightly excited for the moment. I'd like to throw everything. Yeah, throw everything we've got. If he's going to throw everything we've got, that means Gunfu's going to be incredibly strong right now. What is actually left? What's coming? Come on. That's just a trash bot. Okay. Just take him out. 1 shot to the back and he's down. We have got powerful now. Legendary. Well, that's just not flipping fair. Critical him. And then he's not even flipping evolved yet. Right, he's going to be trouble, isn't he? He hasn't... Oh, he'd already evolved. Oh, thank God for that. Because he was on top of me. So otherwise we would have had trouble. Ouch, he just exploded. Don't throw things at me when they're exploding. I think potentially it's down to trash bots. If it's nothing but trash bots, we're in good shape. Alright, that's 25% damage. Take him out, 25% damage against you because of Gunfu. We've not been as swarmed as much as I was fearing we might be, to be honest. Have we got any shot at you? Yep, I think we've got... No, I think Codsworth's already killed him. Right, let's get some healing going on just in case. Gonna be honest, this is going much, much better than I was actually expecting. And then, oh, we've got the explosions coming in again. I think that's just bombs from above. What's he got left? Presumably it's go back over to really. I think we might just have this one trash bot over there. Take a shot. 75% chance. Sure. Oh my god, we just did it first time. Yes! Okay, what did you have, by the way? Unyielding metal. That's... Oh, hello. We're not done yet. Oh, yes, we are. Codsworth. Codsworth, you are a flipping action hero at the moment. Right, okay. Until the countdown's actually done, we're not actually done. But in the final stage, it is basically nothing but trash bots, because they're just basically throwing anything they've got left. And the power goes down, and a robot just falls out of the sky. What even is unyielding? Remind me what unyielding is. Oh, yes. +3 to all stats, which I've got on my chest. I wonder if that stacks. So if I had 2 pieces of that, I'd get +6 to all stats. That's worth thinking about. Right arm. What's right arm again? Tell you what, my right arm right now is only providing flipping agility and perception. I'll give it a go, because I'm not sure if it stacks, but normally it does. Like the 15% reduction off ghouls and whatever, that stacks. Alright, later, we might well go over to that. A full set of unyielding would be ridiculous, because if you get it on chest, arms, and legs, then under 20% damage, you could end up with flipping +15. And then, oh, sorry, hello.
Will not rest until I see the Commonwealth free of you.
Why don't you just step down and we can have a nice chat? Alright, oh, hear me out. Wait a second. Just need to change it to something a bit nicer here. Just a sec. Hear me out, Mechanist.
I'm not a villain. I just want you to hear me out. Face to face.
To what end?
Oh, darn it. Failed that one. Dear, oh dear.
Good people listen. If you were making a grave mistake, you'd want to know the truth.
Very well. I will hear you out. But only for the sake of the Commonwealth. Sparks, with me.
And down the Mechanist comes. Hello there. We're going to be friends now.
Let us discuss this amicably.
Alternatively, we could have a quick game of Robot Wars, because I'm pretty confident my robot can take yours. Who are you? Ditch the mask. You're dead. Yes, again. Hang on. Let me just step out of the armor. Step out of the armor for the speech checks, then back inside so my legs don't crack.
Who are you? Don't you think it's time you ditched that mask?
You're right.
And of course, the incredible shock that is in fact a woman.
I'm Isabel. The Mechanist was just an easy way for me to help the Commonwealth. But all my technical knowledge and all of these resources, and I still failed. How does the Commonwealth have any hope against people like you?
Hey, I'm not the enemy. I'm the one trying to protect the Commonwealth against your robots.
That can't be right. Explain yourself.
Well, all your robots are misinterpreting orders, I'm afraid. Oh, your robo-brains are murderers. Let's rub it in a bit.
You messed up. I got the truth out of one of your robo-brains. They think they're saving people by killing them.
Saving by killing? No. It's the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the robo-brains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
Now, please just stop doing this, alright?
Now you know the truth. Your robots are dangerous. They had to be stopped.
The hero unknowingly became the villain. I wanted to help the Commonwealth, and robots are all I know. I found this place and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take back what I've done, or even atone for it. But this doesn't have to end in violence.
Nope, it doesn't. You just stand down and we are good.
I'm not here to kill you. Only to get you and your robots to stand down.
Done. Consider it done. And you won't regret this. I promise. None of the Commonwealth will. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I'd rather this place be in your hands now.
And there we go, security protocols all dealt with. Massive pile of robots. We want to top up ammo, for example. Presumably some of you have got to have... No, surprisingly few of you actually have fusion cells on you, which I kind of would have liked you to have, but never mind. Okay! Managed to do that fight in one go. I am genuinely surprised. I thought that would take like a couple of attempts to do, but good. I'm pleased. It turns out that, yeah, Codsworth... I think Codsworth probably did more killing than I did in that thing, quite frankly. Right, let's just shut off all these lovely brains. There we go. Job done. The security lockdown taken care of, and all the lights come back on, and everyone starts pushing buttons, because pushing buttons means productivity. Hello, Isabel.
Hi.
Hey, just one more thing, if you have a minute.
Yep, go right ahead.
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, good. I just wanted to say I'm really happy, thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done with the past, I want you to have this as a sort of promise, I guess. It's the Mechanist suit I made.
And it's actually pretty darn good, all things considered. Mechanist armor reduces damage by robots by 15%, and I believe I discovered at the end of No Guns, this thing actually, it's a full body outfit, aside from the head, because obviously the head is a separate piece, that can actually take a weave. So it can get up to some pretty bloody high resistance. If you are going up against robots, it is genuinely worth considering. And the Mechanist helmet, +1 charisma and intelligence, but nowhere near as good. Those aren't even that good bonuses, and obviously that can't take a weave, so that one's not worth bothering with.
There are still robots out there. Lots of them.
Consider them scrapped. Oh, small problem. We don't have enough carry capacity between the two of us to get the armor out of here. That's fine. I've got a little bit of grilled radstag, which is bloody convenient. Now, I understand I missed something the last time I was here. Yes, I know I'm over encumbered. Here we are. One secret button on the side of this here machine. And that opens up what looks just like a dead end at the end of this room. So, what have we got in here that I missed last time I was here? Automatic laser pistol, some rounds, nothing major, just a little safe. Some basic stuff, nothing particularly interesting, but an observation terminal. Okay, what is this? Well, that's just lore related to the army observing the project. Just kind of keeping an eye on people, making sure that the people didn't, like, you know, get a bit moral objection-y in the face of all of the robots. But other than that, nothing much in here. Okay, I kind of assumed there'd be more in here, because when I missed this room first time I was here, a couple of people did specifically point it out to me. But, okay, yeah, I don't really feel like there was much in there. Never mind. Obviously, iBot pod schematics, actually kind of useful and important. So we can now build iBot pods. Very, very good. And on her desk, drawings of the Mechanist. And a sentry bot model, of course. Don't miss that either. And with that done, nothing to stop us taking the lift straight back up here to the beginning. Can you fit inside Codsworth? Codsworth, can you fit inside the Skyrim lift? Never mind, I'm sure you'll catch up later. And of course with that, time to teleport to the Institute and then straight back out again.
I trust the outcome was what you wanted.
Yes, more or less, she indeed saw the truth. The Commonwealth is safe. Yes, she saw the truth.
I got her to see the truth. She's standing down.
So the Mechanist really was misguided. Did she reveal her motives and reasoning?
Extremely positive, all things considered.
The robo-brains were responsible. It was their twisted logic that started all this.
A biological wild card. The unknowns are vast. She had to know the risk she was taking by creating them. Many good people endured suffering and death because of the Mechanist. It's a shame a mind as brilliant as hers allowed such atrocities to be committed.
Well, hopefully she'll put them right now.
She's good at heart. She made a mistake. A big one. And she'll live with that guilt.
I believe I have a certain understanding when it comes to guilt. While it's not the justice I had hoped for, it will suffice. Still, I now know that the death of my friends has brought about a safer Commonwealth. Had the Mechanist's robots remained unchecked, I'm certain that damage would have been extensive, halting, if not reversing, any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge, I am finally registering feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment. And I have you to thank for it.
There we go. All robot mods automatically unlocked. Restoring order has indeed been completed. Codsworth, up here if you'd be so kind. And Codsworth, you can now be dismissed. Back, of course, to wet. Why are you holding purified water? He's just got some purified water. Alright, that's 100% fine. You go back to Hangman's Alley where you already are. Off you pop. And Codsworth is going to Hangman's Alley. And I think I'm going to leave him like this. With his beautiful, massive, shimmery, laser Gatling arms. Because it's just beautiful. And now we can step out of the armor. Oh, I was wearing a fabulous dress underneath it the whole time. Beautiful. And, of course, we will be putting the T60 titanium plating straight back on, so we'll just take all of that, together with the XO1 titanium plating as well, just bring that into the inventory, and now we can just swap that back on, same as anything else, so we can take the prism off and put the titanium back on instead, attach the mod, and so on. Titanium reattached across the board, now we can just do some quick repairs here, lovely. Ah, we're lacking aluminium. Fine, we're actually a bit shy on aluminium. Hang on, get out of the armor for a second then. First things first, I've just extended my lovely little armor display upstairs, now as well as like the Minuteman General. Obviously we've got the Mechanist, the Silver Shroud, Reginald's suit, and of course Zeke's jacket and jeans. Absolutely lovely. Now, we had a bit of an aluminium problem. Luckily, if you're ever even slightly short of aluminium, the Institute is at your service. Robotics, I think I've looted robotics yet. No, indeed, and every single one of these things is relatively light and contains a huge amount of aluminium and other good stuff. So let's just keep grabbing this stuff until I'm over capacity. Alright, following morning, feeling much better. Now we should have plenty of aluminium to fix up this here armor. So that bit's already fixed. That bit, yep, fine. And that is everything with titanium fitted onto it, looking just marvellous. And one final tweak I've been waiting for a long time, of course. One jetpack. Yes, double explosive vent and jetpack. I'd say that's just the sort of thing. I mean, sure, I'm probably like it would be a little bit more sensible to keep the kinetic dynamo thing on, but who could ever say no to a jetpack? And one more thing to do. Wait, what? What is that on my... Oh, is that my... Ah! I've got a thing. That'll be the unyielding thing on my arm then. Apparently it's just got yeah, I've just got a thing on my arm. Alright, lovely. So now when I'm holding things, I'm just holding a spike. Interesting. Yeah, that's the unyielding thing. I've decided to give that a go. We'll see how that goes. In fact, we should probably craft that up a little bit, because that's the only bit I haven't done anything useful with. Yeah, I think this is actually reinforced or possibly even heavy stuff, because it's standard 2413 for metal. That's actually pretty good. So let's get that up to polished with armor of 4. Very, very nice. Ooh, this thing weighs 16 on its own for one arm bit. Blimey, I didn't realise that. Well, in that case, we should probably put deep pocketed on this, because we're really going to need the carry capacity back off it. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, that's pretty extreme, in fact. Well, on the plus side, 3017 is actually a pretty solid little bit of kit there. And one more thing today, which is mysteriously, the Rogue Robot quest happens to have spawned literally pretty much outside of my front door. You can see it's literally right here. So this is going to be interesting, alright. Yeah, must be up top. Okay, let's finish off today by finishing off at least one of the Rogue Robots. And then we've got ourselves, just got... If I could just get a grenade in the centre of the... Oh, hello. One scrap bot. Yeah, I see him. One frag grenade up top. That should be about right. Yep, that took out... Well, one of them's still alive. 38 meters. Luckily, because they're quest objectives, I know exactly how many of them there are, even if they haven't been tagged. So, 2 dead. 1 left. And I'm going to be really sad if it turns out to be like a quantum or something. You were just, yeah, those were just basic scrap bots. Just on the off chance. 1 grenade. Let's see how much that does. Not very much, because I think I completely missed. Alright, back over to slightly excited in that case. And then shotgun shells, robot repair kit. And you are... Hello? Where are you gone? Hello. No, come back. Are you a quantum something diddler? Oh, you are actually a robo-brain. Alright, fine. Well, just put a... Hello, and then one thing. Oh, it just tried to shoot me. What a... Oh, it's dead. I thought Robo-Brains would be a little bit more tough than that. Never mind. 71 XP for clearing out a Robo-Brain. That's a bit ungenerous, quite frankly. I don't do any of that because I've got all of the mods already, so I now don't need to pick up any mods at all because all the mods automatically become unlocked when you finish off Automatron's main quest. Lovely. Alright, well that was Rogue Robot. That was a bit anticlimactic. I was expecting, you know, a Quantum Mega Doom bot or something. But no, it was not a Quantum Mega Doom bot. It was just a basic robot that went down to a single frag grenade. Never mind. Yeah, Robo-Brains can be very, very tough, but equally they can be flimsy. I guess it just depends on their level. And don't forget to fix the door, of course. Beautiful. And we're nicely locked in. And with that, one last thing to do in that case, level 51, we have leveled up. And as I've been suggesting we might do for a while, let's skew ourselves back into Rifleman. Not necessarily immediately, but certainly there are things in Rifleman I would like to be able to use and show off during this playthrough. So having the option to use pistols and rifles certainly kind of opens up some interesting opportunities, like the Tesla rifle, for example. Ultimately, if I go down the Mr. Sandman route, then, you know, a 50 caliber rifle with a silencer on the front, especially if I could find an instigating hunting rifle of some description, that would be insanely powerful. There are just some circumstances where, you know, the rifle is going to have the edge over the pistols, though I will admit I've kind of really come around to pistol usage during this playthrough, and at this point I think probably the two most powerful builds in the game are high strength melee and high agility luck pistol using critical build. I think both of those are ridiculously powerful. You can probably kind of merge them together in terms of like a high agility, high luck, high strength, melee, sneak, blitz, critical build. Oh my goodness, that would be utterly ridiculous. Anyway, let's take Rifleman, shall we? There we are, Rifleman 3, and we'll be able to kind of keep taking that as we need to as we go forward. But yes, that, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, is enough for now. Now that we've got a little... just got this little thing sticking off the side of a greave. But you know what? It's quite nice. It's good. It's all 100% fine. I'm guessing that must be heavy metal armor as its base. I just can't actually verify that. But it would appear to be from how tough it is. And next time, ladies and gentlemen, well, I would say next time we're going to be back in the south of the map because, of course, the Brotherhood of Steel asked us to head back out into the glowing sea. And I believe actually someone else in the Brotherhood actually asked us to go and secure some crops from Somerville Place. So both of those would take us in the same direction. So maybe we'll have a bit of a Brotherhood episode next time, ladies and gentlemen, and see what else is floating around on that side of the map. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Don't mind me, I've been practicing my stabbing motion. It's fine. Oh, you shouldn't have got in the way. You must die. You showed up to a party and you brought a guitar. I despise you. There's two people who are just having sex in this corridor. They're going to go down. Stab, stab. There we are. Like Romeo and Juliet, but sped up slightly. It's kind of the footnotes version.